Hello everyone, welcome back to Luminary Academy, and today I'm back with a new video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to solve direct proportion and how it is important in mathematics, right? Let's say you have a workers working in a factory. Okay, so there are some workers who are working in a factory, right? So they are producing some items. Okay, let's say they are producing some toys. Okay, and their wages depends upon the number of items they will produce in a particular day. Okay, so you can say that the item and the wages are directly proportional, right? So if the item number of item increase, then the wages will also increase. So let the item be x. So if the x will increase, definitely the wages will also increase. That is y. Okay, so if you know that whenever we remove this proportionality sign, we'll put some constant. So x and y will be set in the denominator. So x upon y is equals to k. So this is a kind of relation which we can form through the direct proportion, and this relation will help you to solve various various questions based on the direct proportion. So there are two methods now. First is unitary method, right? In the unitary method we apply some different tricks, and there is a ratio method. Ratio method is basically the method which I am using right now. By using this equation we can solve the ratio methods. Okay, so let's start some questions based on this. So there is a machine which prints 4 books in 10 minutes, right? How many will it print in 2 hours, right? So these are the questions. First I will do with the ratio method. So in the ratio method, what we'll do, we'll see that how many books are printed, 4. So I'll write 4 here. Okay, so I'm taking books in the numerator and the time in the denominator. So how many minutes in it is taking? 10 minutes. So I'll write 10 minutes here. Okay, now how many will be printed in 2 hours? So 2 hour means how many minutes? 2 into 60, 120 minutes, right? And how many books? So how many books will be there? So let the books be x, right? Now you can send this 120 to this side. So 120 upon 10 into 4, right? So 0 and 0 will be cancelled. So what is the value of x? 4 2s are 8 and 4 1s are 4, 48. 48 will be equal to x, right? So this is the answer for the given question, right? So 48 books will be printed in how many minutes? In 120 minutes, right? Now the same question I can do with this another question, like, see, if in 10 minutes how many books will be printed? 4 books, right? So in 1 minute how many books will be printed? 4 upon 10. Okay, now 4 upon 10 books can be printed. Now we have 120 minutes. So in 120 how many will be printed? Let's see. So in 120 minutes, 0 0 will be cancelled. So it is 48. So 48 books can be printed in 120 minutes, right? So this is the simple questions based on direct proportion. Another question, a farmer plants 5 apple trees in 25 minutes. Okay, so 5 apple tree in 25 minutes, right? I am doing with a ratio method. If he continues to work at a constant rate, how long will it take him to plant 200 trees? Okay, so I took plant as numerator. Okay, so 200 will be a numerator, and how much time will it take? How long means I will take time as x, right? You can shift this to this side and this to this side and 5 to the denominator. So basically you need to make x as a subject. So x will be making a subject. So 25 into 200 divided by 5, right? So 5 times 1, 5 times 5, and 5 times 2, 10. So 1000 minute will be taken by the farmer to plant 200 trees. Okay, so 1000 minutes, if you want to convert into hour, you can divide by 60. So you will get the time in the hour, right? So this is how you need to do the questions. They are very simple questions based on this. A television set uses 3 units of electricity in 2 hours. Okay, so a television set uses 3 units in 2 hours, right? How many units will it be used in 7 hours? So units, I took it a numerator. So how many units I will take unit as x in 7 hours? So I will put 7 in the numerator. So you can now shift this to this side. So 3 into 7 upon 2 is equals to x. So 7 3s are 21 upon 2 is equals to x. So how many units will be there? It will be 10.5 units will be there in 10 hours. Okay, so you just need to divide here. So that is your answer. Now coming to the next question. A bricklayer lays 1500 bricks in 8 hours. Assuming that he continues to work with the same rate, calculate how many bricks he would be expected to lay in 5 days. Okay, so a bricklayer lays 1500 bricks in an hour, in an 8 hours a day. Okay, so basically he is laying 1500 bricks in 8 hours. So how many bricks? So bricks, let the bricks be x, he'll be laying in 5 days. So 5 days means how many hours? If per day he is working for 8 hours, so for 5 days, 5 into 8, it is 40 hours. So in 40 hours you need to find. You can shift this to this side. So 1500, okay, multiplied by 40 upon 8. 8 5 times 40 is equals to x. So what is the answer? So 15 5, so 0 0, and then 527500 x, right? So this is your answer. Clear? So 7500 bricks he will be laying in how many? 5 days, right? Now this is the answer of A part. Now we'll be solving B part. How long to the nearest 1 hour it would take him to lay 1000 bricks? Okay, so 1500 will be laying by 8 hours. So that means that 1000 bricks, 10,000 bricks upon x, right? So you need to send this to numerator, this in the denominator and this in the numerator. So you basically need to make x as a subject. So 10,000 into 8 upon 1500, right? You can use calculator here, right? So we'll typing it here, 10,000 multiplied with 8. So this will be the answer, divided by, so 53.333. okay, so nearest hours, so it is nearest hour will be 53.3 bar. So that means, so nearest hour will be 53 hours. So it will take him 53 hours to lay the 10,000 bricks. Similar type of question is here. A machine used to paint white lines on the road uses 250 liters of paint for each 8 kilometer of road marked. Okay, so there is a machine which basically use 250 liters of paint for 8 kilometers of road. Okay, for painting 8 kilometer of road. So calculate how many liters of paint will be needed for 200 kilometers. So let the paint be equal to x, and for 200 kilometers I will write 200. Okay, this is 200. Now make x as a subject, so 200 will be shifted to other side. So 250 into 200 upon 8 will be equal to x. So how many liters will be required? Let's use the calculator here, and 250 multiplied with 200, 250 multiplied with 200 and then divided by 8, you will get the answer 6250. So 6250 liters of paint will be required for 200 kilometers of road, right? Now what is the length of the road could be marked with 4000 liters of paint? So you know that there is a relation given to you that 250 liters of paint required for 8 kilometers of road, right? So for that, you know that 4000 liters of paint will be required for how much kilometers? So you need to make x as a subject now. So I'll be sending x to this side, 200 to the denominator and 8 in the numerator. So x will be equal to 4000 into 8 upon 250, right? So you can use calculator for this, and because we are doing the Cambridge curriculum, so we can use calculator here. Otherwise in CBSE it is not allowed, obviously. Okay, So it is 128. So 128 kilometers can be covered, right? 128 kilometers can be covered using the 4000 liters of paint, right? So now here an aircraft is cruising at a speed of, so speed of the aircraft is 720 kilometers and covering 1000 kilometer of distance, right? So how far it will travel with the same speed if its speed is increased to 800 kilometers? So how far he will be traveling? So if the speed is now 800, so how far he will be traveling? Let the kilometers he travel be x, right? Now make x as subject, so this will be sending to this side. 100,000 will be numerator and 720 at the denominator. So x is equals to 800 into 1000 upon 720, right? So this we are done. I will be using calculator. So 800 into 1000 and then this is divided by 720. So how far would he travel in the same period of time? So he would have traveled 1111.1 bar kilometer with the same speed, with the increased speed, okay, in the same period of time. So this is how we need to solve the questions. Now this questions will be your homework, 7th question. You can take the screenshot and you can just do it in the as a homework, okay, and write the answers in the comment. So this will be very helpful. This question also, this 3 questions, these last 2 questions, okay, there is only one question. These are 2 parts of that question. So the car travel at average speed of 80 km per hour for 6 hours, okay, how far will it travel in the 6 hours? Very simple, you can do it very easily, okay, just give it a try, solve it and write the answer in the comment, and definitely I'll be giving you the correct answer in the comments, okay. So thank you friends for watching, keep watching and please subscribe and share with your friend, and also press the bell icon. Thank you. Jai Hind.